Hello everyone, my name is Sakshi Kesharwal and I am a maths expert in askIITian. So today we'll be starting with the third lecture of your fractions. We have done with the CBSE part till now, and today we'll be doing a little bit extra which is not the part of your CBSE, and these are the parts which has been taught in the class 7. And if you go and check it out your class 7 NCRT book, you can always go and see out the things which I'm going to teach you right now, right? So till now we have done what are the fractions, the definitions, equivalent fractions, addition, addition, subtraction of fractions, equivalent fractions, right? Proper, improper fractions, everything we have done about the fractions, and we have done in a very deep way, right? So today we'll be doing the multiplication of a fraction, division of a fraction, and then we will be learning what is a rational number, difference between a rational number and a fraction. So these are the things which we'll be learning today, and let's get started today, okay? Yeah, so let's get started, beta. What are the things over here? So we'll be learning the multiplication and division of fraction, right? And then introduction to what? Rational numbers. So first topic is that, beta. The first topic we'll be learning today is what? Let me change color first only. In color with the black one. That's multiplication. This is what, beta? Multiplication of fractions, right? Of fractions. Yeah, multiplication of fraction is the same as like that, the multiplication of what, beta? Any number. We have been doing, what do you mean by multiplication? Multiplication means what? Just the successive addition of a number. If I say, beta, 4 into 5, right? 4 into 5 means what? You are adding 4, what? 5 times. Means what? 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So you're adding 4, how many times? 5 times. The answer is what? 20. Similarly, if I say that is 4 into 1 by 3. Right, so it means what? You are, or it's better I'll write in this way, or either you write in this way, because we have learned till now that the numbers are what, beta? The two numbers are always commutative, but I'll go like this. If I'll write like 1 by 3 into 4, right? So 1 by 3 is being what? Added 4 times, right? So it is like 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, right? So this has been added. So these are what, beta? Like fraction, and addition of like fraction is equals to what? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 divided by 3, which is equals to how much, beta? 4 by 3, right? So similarly, can you see this, that the number can be written as 4 upon 1, and it is similar to what, beta? It is similar to what? Now if I say it is similar to what? It is similar to that 1 multiplied into 4 into 1. So it means what? Numerator multiplied. So can I write this as 4 into 1 and 3 into 1? Yes or no? So it means what? Numerator multiplied by what, beta? Numerator, yes or no? Numerator multiplied by numerator, and denominator multiplied by what, beta? Denominator, yes or no? So can I say that any fraction is being multiplied like this? If I say that is to multiply, if I say to multiply the question, if I say multiply 2 by 3 into 4 by 3, right? 4 by 3. So this is equals to what, beta? You will multiply 2 into 4, and then you will be multiplying 3 into 3, which is equals to what, beta? 8 by 9. That's it, your answer. Yeah. So if the question is given like this, you can just go like that, okay? Now if I say multiply, if I give you the question like multiply 2 whole 5 by 7 into 5 whole 5 whole 5 whole 3 by 2, right? This is the question given. So now these are the multiplication of the improper fraction. So what you do, you will convert this into what? These are the multiplication of mixed fractions. So first you will be converting this into what, beta? Improper fraction. So convert this into improper fraction. This will be what? 7 into 2, 14, 14 into 5, 14 plus 5 is what, beta? 19 by 7 into 5 into 2 is what, beta? 10, 10 plus 3 is what? 13, 13 divided by 2. So your answer will be what? 19 into 13 divided by what? 7 into 2. So you just do the multiplication. So it will be what, beta? Multiply 13 into 9 will be what? 27. And this is 3. 3 plus 9 is 12. And 12 plus 2, 4. And 4 ka 1, it will be 2. That is 247 upon 40, right? So this is a one way. The next way is of like multiplying. If I say to multiply, right? If I say there is a multiply 2 by 3 into 9 by 16, right? So this can be multiplied like this, 2 into 9 upon 3 by 16. But you see, over here there is a, like, now over here till now we have seen that the numbers, all the numbers, like if you take any pair of it, like if you take this pair, like if you take this pair and this pair, this pair and this pair, all the numbers are what, beta, co-prime to each other. But if you see a very close observation over here, that 2 is being what, 2 and 16 is are what, beta, they're not co-prime, and 2 comes in the table of 16, so it is what, cancelled by 8, and 3 is being cancelled by 1, and this is equals to what, beta, 3. So your answer is equals to what, beta, 3 by 8. That's known as what, beta, multiplication of a number. Yeah. Okay, so you know what is a reciprocal of a number, right? So next heading is what, beta, reciprocal of a number. Reciprocal of number, right? Reciprocal of fraction. Reciprocal means what? Just you have to just reverse the thing. If I say reciprocal means what? Reciprocal means what? We have noticed till now, like just you see over here, we have noticed till now, like let me change the color. So here, beta, we have noticed till now, that is, if I multiply 4 into 5 into 5 into 4, right? So you see that if I do this cancellation, like 4 into 5 upon 5 into 4, so you see that this and this cancel out, this and this cancel out, so your answer is 1, right? So this is what, if you write 4 and 5 by 4 is just the reverse of it, just the reverse of it. So if I'll write like 6 into 6, right? So this is written as what, 1 by 6. So this is written as 1 into 1 by 6 upon 6 into 1. So this and this cancel out. So your answer is 1. So reciprocal of a fraction means what? That the multiplication of the two numbers give you the answer as 1, right? So if I say, what is reciprocal of, reciprocal of like 2 by 3? So your answer will be what? 3 by 2. Because if you see this over here, 2 by 3 into 3 by 2, your answer is what, beta? 1. Yes or no? If I say, question is what is reciprocal of, 2 whole 3 by 7. So this is equals to what? First you do the conversion into what? Mixed fraction into what? Improper fraction. So 2 into 4, 14. 14 plus 3 is what, beta? 17 by 7. So its reciprocal will be how much, beta? Its reciprocal will be equals to what, beta? 7 by 17. Because 7 by 17 into 17 by 7, which is equals to what? Answer is what? 1. Yeah, we have understood what is a fraction, reciprocal of fraction. I think so it's clear with everyone. Okay. Now let's do the next heading, that is what, beta? Division of fraction. Division of fraction, right? This is the new heading, division of fraction. Okay. Division of fraction. So over here you see that if I write, let us suppose if I write like this, question says that, what do you mean by, like if I say, what do you mean by 1/3 divided by 2? It means what? That is the 1/3 of something. That is 1/3 of something is being getting divided into what? 2 equal parts? Yes or no? That is each 1/3. So in it can be says that it means what? It is 1/3 divided by what, beta? 1/3 is divided by what, beta? 2 or not? Let's take an example, right? So see over here, this is what? This is like full one object, right or not? I have divided into what? 3 equal parts. So this part will be what? 1 by 3. This part will be what? 1 by 3 and 1 by 3. Now each 1 by 3 is what? Divided by what? 2. Divided by what? 2, right? This is also divided by what? 2. And this is also what? Divided by 2. So can I see this? So this will become what, beta? Now, this was 1 by 3, this was 1 by 3, and this is 1 by 3, right? So you are going to divide this, right? So when you're going to divide this, so you're going to divide like this. It's getting into 2 parts, like 1 by 3 and 1 by 3, right? This is getting divided by 1 by 3, 2 parts. Oh, my bad. I wrote 1 by 3, yeah. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, it's getting divided into what, beta? Now see over here. Yeah. See, so it is getting divided what beta one, like again divided into two parts. Just see this. This was this was entirely your 1/3 part, right? And this was like 1/3 part, right? And this was like 1/3 part. Now the entire thing became beta divisible into how many parts? Into 6 parts or not? Yes or no? The entire thing is being divisible into what? How many parts? 6 parts or not? So this part will be what? 1/6. This is 1/6. This is 1/6. This is 1/6. This is 1/6. And this is 1/6. So can I write this as 1/3 is divided by 2? Your answer is 1/6, right? So can you just see that? Can I write like this? Instead, can I write above like this or not? Above as like 1/3 multiplied by 1/2 is equals to 1/6? Yes or no? So what I did, I just changed means what? I just changed the sign of division into what beta? Multiplication, and replace the like number with the reciprocal. Multiplication and replaced with its reciprocal. Just a second. Replace with its reciprocal, right? So let's do one example. I think so you understood with this. Let's do one more question like this. So if I say like okay, now if I say what you have to do, like if I say like divide 2/3 divided by like into 4, right? So can I write this as 2/3 into 1/4, right or not? So your answer will be what? 2 into 1/3 into 4, which is equals to what? This and this cancels out. So answer is what beta? 1/6, right? If I give you the question like divide 3 whole 4/2 10 divided by what beta? 5 by, I'll write like, wait a minute, I'll just write 3/5, right? I'll write 3/5. Okay, divide by 3/5. So it can be written as what? So this is what? Improper, so this is mixed fraction. So convert into what beta? Make improper fraction. So this will be what? 10/2 divided by what beta? 3/5. So this can be written as 10/2 into 5/3. So this is equals to what beta? This is equals to what? See, there is a cancellation of what you do, yeah. See over here, it's better I change this thing a little bit like this. Just a second. Okay, so 6 into 3, 6 into 3, in 6 into 3, 18, 18 plus 4 is what? 22/6, right? So this is equals to what beta? 22/6. Now see, there is a cancellation over here. So this is what? 11, and this is what? 2. So this will be what? 11 into 5 into 2 into 3, which is equals to what beta? 55/6 is your answer, right? Okay. I'll give you one more. Okay, just do one more question. It says that divide 5 whole 1/3 divided by 4/15. So this is written as what beta? This can be converted. So this is equals to what? 15, and this is what? 16/3 divided by what? 4/15. So 16/3 into 15/4. So this and this cancel out. This is like 5, and this is like 1, and this is 4. So your answer is like 4 into 5 upon 1 into 1, which is equals to 20/1. So this is your answer for this, right? Now, let's coming to what do you mean? I think so this much is clear to everyone. If any doubt, please ask the class. Please always, you're always most welcome to ask, right? See over here, Vida. Why do we need a rational number? Just if you see, I cannot use anything over here. Okay. Okay, just see over here, why do we need a rational number? Till now, we have seen that a fraction is a number which is written as a numerator, as a denominator. And we have seen that it has been like, we have seen like if you're going to add two integers, the answer is again an integers. If you're going to subtract the two integers, the answer is again an integers. If you're going to divide the two integers, the answer is again the if you're going to multiply the two integers, the answer is again the two integers. But if you're going to divide the two integers, it is not necessarily the answer is what an integer, right? So let us suppose if you want to divide like this, yeah. So if you are going to divide this, so there is a one more need why it was required. If you see over here, if you see in the previous slide, see over here, just read it out. However, it not be possible for a given integers to be exactly divided. Another integer means that the result of a division of any integer by non-zero integer may and may not be an integer. This is a very big language for you. It's okay. Don't go for this much. So for example, when we divide 9 by 4, the result is not an integer, since we know that 9 by 4 is what? A fraction, right? So basically, when we do so, that from there we got the what is a fraction, right? So here is like one of the use of the fraction. When we divide it, you get the answer as a fraction, right? Not as a whole number or not as an integer, right? So this is like one of the like use where this introduction of the fraction came into, right? When the division of the two numbers is not possible, then we say that the answer is what? A fraction, right? But what it is actually, rational numbers means what? That any number, like when you divide any number, right? So any number means what? Okay, we have written like 10 divided by 2 and we write 10 divided by 3, right? So the answer is what? 5, and here the answer is what? Beta? A fraction, right? This is what a fraction is, yes? Yeah. So 10 divided by 2 and 10 divided by 3 is like, this is an integer. And this one is what? Beta? A fraction, right? So here we can just go a little bit fast, but I said the word integer. I said the word integer. Here 10 and 3 are what? Beta? Whole numbers. This is an integer, but this is like specifically the whole number, right? But now when I say like 10 minus 10 divided by 3, now what will be your answer? This is like, okay, you said that over here that 10 and 3 are what? Beta? Fraction, because 10 and 3 are like positive numbers. So what you did, like you took 10 parts out, like you took the 3 stuffs and you did get the answer like this. Okay. So, but when I say minus 10 divided by 3, you don't have anything. What is a fraction? As I told you while teaching you fraction is basically when you divide something the whole, like anything which you have a whole, you divide. It means what? It has an existence. What are the negative numbers? Negative numbers does not exist. It's just a representation of the situation, right? If I say like if the temperature it's too cold, so when the temperature is too cold, we say that it's a negative number, but a negative number generally don't exist. That's a way of like saying it. When you are in a loss, we say negative, right? That is just an indication of like this much money that you have to give back. Now this is the loss that you are bearing it, right? Right. And let us suppose you are like in a negative, like you're in a submarine and you are negative like 200 meter below the sea level, right? So that is just an indication. You cannot go negative. You are actually on the sea level, you are below it. That's the indication. The sign indicates that yes, you are below, and the plus indicates that you are above. That's just the sign indication. So there is no answer for it. So what we did, we expanded a number system to little bit much extent. So whenever we are going to divide a number which have, like when there is a positive divided by positive, if I say a positive number divided by positive number, you can say that yes, the answer is a fraction. But if I say negative number divided by positive number divided by negative number divided by negative number, what will be your answer, right? So that is only the catch point. So what we did, we have expanded the number system to a little bit more. So till now we have learned about what are the like natural numbers, what are whole numbers, what are integers, and what are fractions. So that is why from where we got the need of what beta, a rational number, right? Where we got the need of a rational number. Rational number in short we can say like this, that is any number. Just a second. Okay, so over here you just see over here that a rational number are the numbers that can be expressed in the form of p by q. Instead I should use a highlighter. Yeah, any number that is a rational number are the numbers that can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are what, integers, and q is not equals to 0. So we are talking about the integers, beta, integers divided by integers, right? So it includes all natural numbers, whole numbers, fractions, and integers or not. Yes. So if you give a close observation over here, that natural number starts from what beta, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now if you're going to add 0 in it, it will become what, a natural number, that it will become a whole number. And if you're going to add the negative numbers into it, it becomes integers. Now what happens if you're going to add all the like decimals number, fractional numbers, this and that? So that is known as what beta, a rational numbers. You have seen a number like in your like day-to-day life, if you see your weight on a weighing machine, on an accurate weighing machine, you will see like 54.3 kg is your answer, right? Yeah, if I say like your answer is like, it's more accurate as 54.36 kg, right? So it means what, you see that these type of numbers were initially not existed in a number system. So what we did, any number that is a decimal numbers or fraction numbers, or the numbers negative number divided by positive number, whatever, we have just put into the another system numbers. So can I say that the rational numbers, as I said, the numbers which can be represented as a form of P by Q, right? As represented in the form of P by Q. So can I say that, for example, can I say that 4 by 3 is a rational number? Right, it is a rational number. Can I say that minus 4 by 3 is a rational number? Yes, it's a rational number. Can I say that 4 upon minus 3 is a rational number? Yes, it's a rational number. And if I say minus 4 upon minus 3 is what? Again, a rational number. Now, can I say that 2 is a rational number? Yes. So 2 is also a rational number because 2 can be written as always 2 upon 1. So it is in the form of what beta? P by Q or not? Yeah. Okay. P by Q. So can I say that minus 2 is a rational number? Yes, it's a rational number. So this can be written as what beta? Minus 2 upon 1. So any number can be written in the form of P by Q. Number. Number means what? Denominator can be what? 1. Yes or no? Denominator can be what beta? 1. Yes or no? So it is like minus 2 upon 1. So any number, like it can be written, if I say 3 upon 8, this is what? A rational number? Yes, this is a rational number. If I say minus 3 upon minus 7, minus 9 is again a rational number. Is 0 a rational number? Yes, 0 is again a rational number. It is like 0 upon 1. But I say that 2 upon 0 is rational number? No, it is not rational number. It is not rational number, right? Because division by 0 is not possible, and it is specifically said that q is not equals to 0. It means what? The denominator cannot be equals to what beta? 0, right? So here we got the definition of what is a rational number. So can I say that, can I ask you like all the question, like all rational numbers are integers? All rational numbers are integers. It's true or false? I'll just write down the question, right? Second is what? That all whole numbers are rational number. Right? All rational number are natural number. Yeah. And all integers are rational number. Yeah, these are the 4 questions. So how we are going to do it? So let's see. Over here, let me change the color. So it says that all rational numbers are integers, beta, all rational numbers. So let me talk about like -2/3 is an integer. No, it's not. So this is false, right? Now, can I say that whole numbers are rational numbers? Yes, all whole numbers are rational number. Either I write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or I'll write like 1002. So this can be written as upon 1, upon 1, upon 1, upon 1, and upon 1. So these are what beta rational numbers. So yes, this is true, right? Now I say that all rational numbers are natural number. No, all rational numbers are not natural number. As I said, like 2/3 is a rational number, but this is not a natural number. So this is what beta false, right? Now all integers are rational numbers. Yes, all integers are rational number. If I'll take -2, if I'll take 0, if I'll take 102, or if I'll take -999. So can I write this as upon 1, upon 1, upon 1, upon 1? So yes, it's true, right? Yes or no, beta? Yes, this thing is clear to everyone. Okay, let's talk about equivalent rational numbers. What are equivalent rational numbers, beta? As we talk, okay, first let me teach you what's the difference between. Let's go the difference between rational number and fractional, right? Rational number and fraction. You should know this. Rational number and fractions. Yeah. So see over here. Rational number. This is like, I'll write it like this. Rational numbers. And these are what beta? Fractions. So okay. Rational numbers and fraction, if you see this, see, we have learned just now, we have learned what are the rational numbers. It is the integers which can be, these are the numbers which can be written in the form of P/Q, and P and Q are specifically the integers, right? But here in the fraction, as fraction is a part of whole, right? Here we do the indication, so something like that. Here the negative numbers are always involved, but the fraction is what beta? Part of whole. Yes or no? Fraction is always a part of whole, right? And fraction can never be what? Negative. Yes or no? Okay. This is basically the first point. This is written in the form of A by B, where A and B are whole numbers and B are not equals to 0. Oh my goodness, I wrote. And B is not equals to 0, right? Let me just do the correction. This is a fraction. Fraction, and this is what beta? Rational number. Yes. So we say that they're written in the form of A and B are the whole numbers, and B cannot be equals to 0. And this is what this can be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers. These are integers. It means what? The negative numbers are always involved. Are integers, and Q is not equals to 0, right? Okay. Second is that all fractionals, can I say now that all fractionals are what beta? Rational numbers or not? That all fractionals are what? Rational numbers? Yes or no? that is all fractional numbers are rational, yes or no? Yes. And can I say that all rational numbers are not fractional? Yes or no? Because we can say that minus 2 by 3 is not a fraction, but minus 2 by 3 is what? A rational number, right? So we can say that all rational numbers are not fractional, are not fractions. Third point, that is 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 5 by 7, etc. are your fractions. But if I talk about this example, I'll write 11 by 2 minus 3, 11 by 13 by 7. I'll write 3 minus 3 by 8. These etc. are what beta rational numbers. I think so this is very much clear. So basically fraction is a part of whole and which can never be negative. Rational number can be negative. These are the numbers which involve a negative numbers which are in the form of a fractions. Till now we don't have any numbers. Just say we have represented the fraction. We have divided the stuff and these are reals. But what happened when there will be a negative fraction? So negative fractions are not, there are no such numbers. Negative fractions does not exist. These are called as what beta rational number. Instead, we don't say negative fractions, we say negative rational numbers, right? That's clear. Now let's go what you mean by equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers are the same as the number which you have been doing for the equivalent fractions, right? So equivalent rational numbers and equivalent fractions, or both of them are same. So basically if I write 5 and 6 and 15 by 18 are equivalent because both the numerator and the denominator are multiplied by it's the scale factor 3, right? So 5 by 6 is equals to 15 by 6. So this is very easy. What is an equivalent fractions and which we have done. So I can give you the question. Write 5 equivalent fraction equivalent rational number. I'll say equivalent 5 equivalent rational number, 5 equivalent rational number of first part. It's like this, minus 2 by 3, and I'm writing the second part over here. That's like 7 by 2. This is the question given to you, right? So what you will be doing over here, you will be doing what? You will take like, you will multiply this by 1 and this by like, I'll take like 2 and multiply it by 2. So this will be what beta? Minus 4 by 6, right or not? Take the second like b, it will be b. So it will be what? Minus 2 by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So it is what? Minus 6 by 9, right? You want to multiply with the negative numbers also, you can multiply, right? So it's like this. So if I say minus 2 by 3 into 5 into 5, right? So this will be equals to what beta? Minus 10 by what? 50. D is equals to what? Minus 2 by 3 into 7, which is equals to what? Minus 14 by 21. And E will be equals to what? Minus 2 by 3 into let's take 4 into 4, which is equals to what? Minus 8 by 12. Yes or no? So you can do this question as a homework also, right? Yes or no? So let's go on the next slide. Okay, so what are the positives? So there are the two types of the numbers. What are the positive rational numbers and what are the negative rational numbers? I think so in the figure, it's very much clear that the positive rational numbers, see in the class, we have studied that the negative just a second, beta. Okay, what are the negative rational numbers and what are the positive rational numbers? Okay, it says that, I'll write down the definition for you. What are the positive rational numbers? Yeah, it says that these are the numbers. These are the numbers whose both the numerator and denominator are of same sign. Same sign, if you give an example over here, see what I said, the same sign means what if I write 2 by 3? So this is having a positive sign and this is having a negative sign. Here, if I say minus 2 by 3, so both are having what beta? Both are having the same sign. So yes, this is said to be what beta? Positive rational numbers. So can you see over here? Can you see over here? So these are having the same, like same sign on the positive numerator and the denominator. Later on, you will be learning because negative into negative are positive, and these are basically the definitions given. Negative into negative are positive, so you get the answer like that, right? And so we say positive rational numbers, these are the numbers whose both numerator and denominator have the same sign, right? You can see the examples over here. And what are the negative rational numbers, right? What are negative rational numbers, right? Negative rational numbers. Okay, these are the numbers. These are the numbers whose one of the numerator, or we can say that whose both a numerator and denominator are of the different sign. I'll just write like this. Instead, I'll go write like this. If this whose, I'll write like this. Whose both the numerator and denominator are of different sign, are of different sign, right? Are of different sign. So for example, if you take this, so if you see that here it's like minus 5 by 2. Numerator and denominator have different sign because this is negative and this is positive, right? If I write minus 2 by 5, yes, this is again the different sign, right? So when you have a different sign over here, or can I write like this, 7 upon minus 2? Yes, this is again a what? Negative rational numbers. So negative rational numbers means what? Either a numerator or denominator have a like opposite sign, one negative, other positive. But for the positive rational numbers, both the numerator and the denominator should have a negative sign or either a positive sign. So I think so this much is clear to everyone. Right. So what is a rational number in the standard form, right? So rational number in the standard form means what? Yeah, so this means what basically? That is form means it means yeah, it means its denominator is a positive number, positive integer, right? And there is no common factor between the numerator and denominator other than 1. That's clear. So it says that it means that the denominator is a positive integer. You always have to put the positive integer in the denominator, right? So what happened? It's like this. Let us suppose if I give you example like write in the standard form, right? Write in standard form, right? So what are the questions? Standard form. So if I'll write the question like this, that's first question like 12 by 8. Is this a standard form? Write in the standard form. So this is equals to what you're going to like 4 is a like common factor between them. So it is what 3 by 2. Now if it says like that minus 12 by 8. Yeah, is this write this in the standard form? Yes. So you will write this as minus 3 by 2. Now if I write this as 12 upon minus 8. So now negative sign is in the, so this is what positive rational number, this is negative rational number, this is again a negative rational number. So because numerator and denominator, either of them have a what? Opposite sign. So what happened that you just transpose this negative sign to the above. So this will become what beta? Negative 12 upon 8. Now you do the cancellation. So it will be what? Minus 3 by 2. So from here we see that minus 12 by 8 and 12 by 8, like 12 upon minus 8 are what? Both are same or not. So we see over here, either we write minus 12 by 8 or is equals to what? 12 upon minus 8. Both are of them are same or not. It means what? This can be written as what? Minus 12 by 8. You have to just transpose the negative sign to the above, right? And what is the fourth thing? If I write minus 12 upon minus 8, right? So when you have negative sign on both the like numerator and denominator, and this is what? A positive rational number or not? This one is what? A positive rational number? Yes or no? This is what? A positive rational number? This is positive rational number. And later on, you will be learning that negative into negative is what beta? Positive, right? Negative into negative is what? Negative into negative is what beta? Negative into negative is what beta? Positive, right? You will be learning that this is a positive. So this is like minus and minus. So this can be written as what? 12 by 8, which is equals to 3 by 2. So can I say that 12 upon 8 is equals to what beta? Minus 12 upon minus 8, which is equals to what? 12 upon 8, which is equals to 3 by 2. Or this is equals to what? Minus 3 by 2. Yes or no? This thing is clear. Later on, not now, but you will be learning that negative into negative is what beta? Positive, right? So negative into negative is positive. So we will be doing like later in the terms, like we'll be learning when algebra, then I'll be teaching you why negative into negative is positive. But yes, this is negative into negative is positive, and positive into negative, I'll say this also, positive into negative is what beta? Negative. And negative into positive is what beta? Positive, right? Is again negative, and positive into positive is what beta? Again positive, right? So this is the question. So over here this is positive, so positive into negative is what beta? Negative. So this is how you get the answer over here, right? Okay, now let's do the illustration. Separate the positive and the negative rational numbers from the following rational numbers. So just see. So this is what beta? I should be removing this. Okay. So this is what beta? First one is what? Positive, right? This one is negative, again positive, negative, positive. Acha, can I say that? Can I say that 0 is what beta? 0 is what? 0 is what? A positive or neither negative? What it is? 0 is what beta? 0 is neither positive nor negative. We know that 0 is neither a positive nor a negative rational number. We have been learning till now that 0 is neither positive nor negative. So we say that 0 is, okay. So I'll write it down over here as a note that 0 is neither positive nor negative, right? Nor negative. Okay, so let's take this. So separate this as a positive rational number or a negative rational number. So 0 is neither positive nor negative. Both of them are having the same sign, so it is positive. One is negative, other is positive. So yes, this is a negative. And both are again the same sign, so it is what? Again, a positive rational numbers, right? Yeah. So over here, write down the rational number. There's a problem. Wait a minute, dear, just wait a minute. Can Can you see now? Write down the rational numbers whose numerator is the smallest 3-digit number and the denominator is the largest 4-digit number. I cannot write this on the screen because there is a GIF file is over there. So just see over here. That you have to write the rational number whose numerator is the smallest 3-digit number. Smallest 3-digit number is what, beta? 100. And the denominator is the largest 4-digit number. The largest 4-digit number is what, beta? 99999. So there are like 100 divided by what, beta? 9999, right? Okay. Let's do questions on rational number. Just a second, let me open the questions. The question is, write down the rational number whose numerator is -3 into 4 and whose denominator is 34 minus of 23 into 7 minus of 4. So what you have to do, you have to follow the BODMAS, right? So it says that the numerator, it says that what, beta? The numerator is what? Your numerator is equals to what? -3 into 4, right? And its denominator is equals to what, beta? 34 minus 23 is equals to how much, beta? 11, and this is equals to what? 7 minus 4 is what, beta? 3, right or not? Yes. So this is equals to what? Now what will be the rational number? The rational number is what, beta? It is equals to what? The rational number is equals to what? -3 into 4 upon 11 into 3. So you see that this and this cancels out, right? And here you are left with what, beta? -1/4 upon 11. So as I told you over there, that is negative into positive is what, beta? Negative. So your answer will be what? -4/11, right? Okay. Okay, I'll give you the next question. Express 3/5 as rational number with numerator first part as 6 and second part is equals to -15. So it says that the numerator, the question is what, beta? 3/5. So first part will be what? The numerator is equals to what, beta? Is equals to 6, right? And this is a, you have to represent. So it means what? This is being multiplied by 2 and this is what? Multiplied by 2. So this is equals to what? 3 into 6 and this will be what? 10. What will be the second part? If I write 3/5 is equals to what? This is equals to what, beta? -15 upon the box, right? So this is what, as I told you again I told you, beta, positive into positive, I am writing it again. Positive into positive is what, beta? Positive, right? Positive into negative is what? Negative, right? Negative into positive is what, beta? Negative. And negative into negative is what? Again, positive, right? So it says over here the numerator is like negative sign and here is a positive sign. So you will be multiplying with the negative number or not. So this will be what, beta? -5 into -5, right? So this is equals to what? Positive into negative is what? Negative. 3 into 5 is 15. 5 into 5, positive into negative will be what, beta? Negative, right or not? And here it will be what? 5 into 5 will be what? 25. And there's a other way to think in this. You can just think, ki beta, see, if this was a positive, this was what? Positive rational number, right or not? This is positive rational number, right? So this means what? This also has to be what? This also has to be what? Beta, positive rational number? Yes or no? But it has a negative sign over here. So it means what? The denominator should also what? Have negative sign. And negative sign means what? You have multiplied with this what? By 5 and by minus 5, right? Okay. Okay, let's do the last question. Okay, determine whether the following rational numbers are in the lowest form or not. Right? So first one is what? 64. It's not 64, it's 65. 65 divided by 84, right? Second is minus 15 by 32. Third is 24 by 128. And fourth one is what? Minus 56 upon minus 32. Just check over here, beta. If you give a close observation, that 65 and 84. 65 and 84, you just see 65 is divisible by 13, 16 into 13 into 5. That's all, and 65, right? So I don't think so. This is like already the SCF between both the number is what, beta? 1. SCF is what? 1. So there is no common factor, like no common factor, right? No common factor. So the SCF is what, beta? The SCF is 1. So this is like state whether to determine the following rational number in the lowest form. So yes, it is yes for it. Now just see, this is 15 and 32. 15 and 32, just know the table. 15 is divisible by what, beta? 2. It's divisible by 3 and 5 and 15. And 32 is divisible by what? All the odd numbers, like even numbers. And 15 is divisible by odd numbers, right? So no common factor again. There is no common factor, right? No common factor. Yeah. So your SCF is what, beta? 1. So yes, this is already in the lowest form. Now 24 divided by 28, I myself can see this is divisible by 2. So it have like many common factors, right? So yes, common factor. Yeah, we have yes, they have common factor. Yeah, they have. I'll not write yes. I'll write they have common factors. They have common factors because I can see that too. So they have common factor other than 1. So it's no, right? Minus 56 by minus 32. So I know this is both are divisible by 4 because this is 8za and this is like 14za. You have to be very good at it. So yes, so again they have what, beta? They have common factor. They have common factor other than 1. So its answer is no. That's it. This is clear to everyone. Okay, let's do one more question. It says that fill in the blanks. First question says that minus 5 by 7 is equals to box upon 35 is equals to box upon 49. Question number 2 says minus 4 upon 9. It's minus 4 upon 9 minus 9 is equals to box upon 18 is equals to 12 upon box, right? Third question is what, beta? 6 upon minus 13 is equals to minus 12 upon box is equals to 24 upon box, right? Now you have to see whether the given numbers, given rational numbers are what, beta? The given rational numbers are positive or a negative. So this one is a negative, right? So here, like, denominator is positive, this is positive. So yes, first we have to convert into equivalent fraction. So this is being multiplied by what, beta? 5, and the above one also be multiplied by 5. But the answer will be what? Negative. If once this is negative, this also has to be negative, and this also has to be negative. So this will be what, beta? Minus 25, right? Similarly, if you just see this part, if you see this part, it is being multiplied by what, 7, and this was multiplied by what, beta? Into 5, right? So you see that over here into 7, and here you have a positive sign in the denominator, so you should have a negative sign in the numerator. So this will be what? 5 into 7 will be how much, beta? Minus 35, right? Now see over here, both the numbers are what, beta? This is what? A positive rational numbers, because both are having a sign of negative and negative in the numerator as well as in the denominator, right? So what happened when you're going to multiply? So here, if you see over here, both of them are positive, right? So it means what? You are multiplying this number by 2, right? So above one also has to be what? Positive. So it will be what? 2. So this is equals to what? 8. Actually, you're multiplying by minus 2. As I told you, negative into negative is positive, right? Now you just see this part. Here also you will be multiplying by what? You are multiplying this by minus 3 or not? Multiplying by minus 3. So this will be what, beta? 27, right or not? Here, if you see that this is what? A negative rational number, right or not? This is a what? A negative rational number. You already have, this is, if you are going to write this in the standard form, it will be what? Minus 6 upon 13 or not? Yes or no? This is equals to what? Minus 6 by 13 in the standard form. So if you're going to multiply, so negative is already in the numerator, right? So it is like multiplied by 2, and 13 will be what? 26, right? Now similarly, you see it is having 24. Now negative sign should come in the denominator, right? So it means what? It has been multiplied 4 times. So 13 has to be what? Multiplied 4 times. So this is equals to what? Minus 52. Clear, beta? This thing is clear. So I think so we have done. I know you people might have a doubt with like negative into negative is positive and positive into negative. So that we'll be discussing during the chapter that is in algebra, why this is so. And actually this is a rule that you should be knowing it. Yes. So thank you, class. And if you have any doubt, please ask your doubt on your PDF. That's a batch discussion forum, and you can ask your doubts with your respective teacher in the class. Thank you, class, so much for your cooperation. Thank you, and keep on practicing. Bye bye, beta.